Dear students, first we start with quadratic expression and graph of quadratic expression. An expression is of the form ax plus bx plus c, where a comma b comma c belongs to R, and a not equal to 0. Is called a quadratic expression in X. In general, a quadratic expression is represented by f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, or y equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Graph of a quadratic expression y equal to ax square plus bx plus c. You take a in common, x squared plus b by x plus c by a. You make perfect square. In place of x squared, take x. Divide the coefficient of x by 2, that is b by 2a, apply whole squared, minus square this term and subtract b square by 4a squared plus c by a equal to a into x plus b by 2a the whole squared minus of b squared minus 4a squared minus c by a. b squared minus 4ac by 4a squared so this is equal to discriminant by 4a squared. A into x plus b by 2a the whole squared minus d by 4a multiply with 4a square, we will get this answer. y plus d by 4a equal to a into x plus b by 2a the whole square. X plus b by 2a the whole square equal to 1 by a into y plus d by 2a. X squared equal to 1 by a into y where x equal to x plus b by 2a, y equal to y plus d by 2a. So this is the x squared equal to 4a into y, this form. This is the parabolic form. Axis the shape of this is parabolic form. Axis is y axis, that is x equal to 0 or x plus b by 2a equal to 0, y plus x plus b by 2a the whole square equal to 1 by a into 2a, that is y square equal to 1 by a into x square equal to 1 by a into y. So x is symmetric about y axis, that is open upward. Axis y axis, that is x equal to 0 or x plus b by 2a equal to 0 or x equal to minus b by a, that is parallel to y axis. This is 1, this is 2. If if 1 by a greater than 0, which implies a is greater than 0, this value is greater than 0. The parabola open upwards, open upwards, that is the curve will be like this. And if 1 by a is less than 0, a is negative. 1 is positive, 1 by a negative means a is also negative. The parabola is open downwards. Intersects with the axis. Intersects with x-axis first. For x-axis, y equal to 0, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of d by 2a. For d greater than 0, if it is positive, parabola cuts x-axis to real and distinct points. D positive means it cuts two distinct, real distinct points. In this case, A positive, D also positive. That is x-axis. A negative, D positive. Open downward, it intersects at two distinct and real points. For d equals 0, parabola touches x-axis in one point that is x equal to minus b by 2a. Touches at one point. In this case, a is greater than 0, d equal to 0. This is x-axis. In this case, a is less than 0, d equal to 0. For d less than 0, parabola does not cut x-axis. That is a greater than 0, d less than 0. A less than 0, d less than 0. They neither touch or nor intersect in this case. Intersects with y-axis. For y-axis, x equal 0, that is y equal to c. Greatest and least value of f of x. So x squared equal x plus b by 2a whole squared equal to 1 by a into y plus d by 2a x squared equal to 1 by a into y. This is a parabola. Vertex, in this case capital X 0, capital Y equal to 0. So capital X means this value x plus b by 2a equal to 0, which implies x equal to minus b by 2a. Y equal to 0 implies y plus d by 2a equal to 0, y equal to minus d by 2a. So hence vertex of y equal to ax square plus bx plus c is so minus b by 2a comma minus d by 2a. You have to remember this, minus b by 2a comma minus d by 2a. D is nothing but discriminant. This is vertex for a greater than 0. This is vertex for a less than 0. So when a is greater than 0, this point has the least value. When a is less than 0, this value has the greatest value. At vertex, we have greatest and least value. For a greater than 0, f of x has least value at x equal to minus b by 2a. Minus b by 2a minus d by 2a. This is the vertex. So least value at this point, the least value is minus d by 2a. Sorry, minus d by 4a. The least value is given by f of this value minus b by 2a. You will get this value minus d by 4a. Or y is least minus d by 4a. The range, this is the least value. The greatest value, the range will be minus d by 4a to infinity. This is open bracket, this is closed bracket. For a greater than 0, for a less than 0, the curve is open downward, so that it will have greatest value. F of x has greatest value at x equal to minus b by 2a. The greatest value of is given by f of minus b by 2a equal to minus d by 4a. So the greatest will be given at this point, the value will be minus d by 4a. Why? Greatest minus d by 4a. Range of y equal to ax square plus bx plus c is minus infinity comma minus d by 4a. These results are important while solving problems. Sign of quadratic expression. So sign of quadratic expression. Let's f of x equal to ax squared plus bx plus c or y equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, c belongs to R and a not equal to 0. For some values of x. F of x may be positive, negative or 0. A is greater than 0 and discriminant is less than 0. which implies f of x greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. A greater than 0 and D less than 0, f of x will be positive. That is, f of x is positive for all real values of x. A greater than 0, D less than 0. A is less than 0 and D is less than 0, f of x less than 0 for all x belongs to R, that is, f of x is negative for all real values of x. So, A is less than 0. A is greater than 0 and D equal to 0. So, f of x greater than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to R. That is, f of x is positive in this case f of x is positive for all real values of x except at vertex. Where f of x equal to 0. In this case, graph will be like this. A less than 0 or D equals 0, f of x less than equal 0 for all x belongs to R. F of x is negative except at the vertex where f of x equal to 0. A greater than 0 and D greater than 0. Let f of x equals 0 have two real roots alpha and beta, that is alpha is less than beta, then f of x greater than 0 for all x belongs to minus infinity comma alpha union beta comma infinity, and f of x less than 0 for all x belongs to alpha comma beta. If A is greater than 0 and D is greater than 0, in this case f of x 0 have two real roots alpha and beta. In such a manner alpha is less than beta, when f of x will be positive in this interval and f of x will be negative in this interval when x belongs to alpha comma beta. That means in this case the curve intersects x-axis. Here alpha, here beta. A is greater than 0. So in this portion f of x will be negative, in this portion f of x will be positive. Let f of x equals 0 have two real roots alpha and beta. Alpha is less than beta. Then f of x less than 0 for all x belongs to minus infinity comma alpha union beta comma infinity, and f of x greater than 0 for all x belongs to alpha comma beta. Here alpha, here beta. A is less than 0. Minus infinity comma alpha and beta comma infinity, current will be negative. The f of x is positive when x belongs to alpha to beta. Location of roads. That is intervals in which roads lie. This is very important. Let f of x equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. A comma b comma c belongs to R and a not equal to 0 and alpha comma beta be the roots of f of x equals 0. Suppose k, k1, k2 belongs to R and k1 is less than k2. Then the following hold good. First, conditions for number k. If both the roots of f of x equals 0 or less than k, take this number k. Here alpha, here beta. Both alpha and beta is less than k. So A is greater than 0. This point minus b by 2a comma minus d by 4a here k, here alpha, beta. This is less than k, where a is less than 0, minus b by 2a comma minus d by 4a, this point. The required conditions are, in both cases, k is greater than minus b by 2a. Here is minus b by 2a. K is greater than minus b by 2a. Alpha is less than beta. D, there are possibilities. The curve may be like this or may be like this. It may touch x-axis or intersect. There are two possibilities. So D greater than or equal to 0. When less than k means the curve may be in these two types. It may touch the x-axis or intersect the x-axis. Touch the x-axis or intersect the x-axis is open downward, this is open upward. There are two possibilities. So D greater than or equal to 0. Roots may be equal. The first condition, D greater than or equal to 0. Second condition, A into f of k, which is greater than 0. The third condition, f of k, so greater than or equal to minus b by 2a. K greater than minus b by 2a, where alpha less than equal to beta. These conditions should be remembered. Whenever both roots are less than k, D greater than or equal to 0. When D greater than 0 means this one, equal to 0 means this parabola. Here A is greater than 0, open upward. Here A is less than 0, open downward. A into f of k greater than 0 and k is greater than minus b by 2a. Do memorize this formula. Find the values of m for which both the roots of x squared minus mx plus 1 equals 0 or less than unity. To illustrate the previous concept, we have to take. So both the roots are less than k. Here k takes value unity, that is k is 1. So f of x equal to x squared minus mx plus 1 f of x equal to 0 both the roots of f of x equal 0 is less than 1. So d greater than 0 a into f of k greater than 0 k greater than minus b by 2a, that is d greater than 0 a into f of 1 greater than 0 1 greater than minus b by 2a. One greater than minus b by 2a implies 1 greater than minus b takes value minus m by 2a, 2 into 1, that is m is less than 2. Which means m belongs to minus infinity comma 2. So first one case m belongs to minus infinity comma 2. Okay. So for this one we have found this result. D greater than equal 0 implies b squared minus 4ac greater than equal 0, b squared, that is minus m whole square minus 4 into 1 into 1 greater than equal 0, m squared greater than equal to 4, or m squared minus 4 greater than equal 0, m plus 2 into m minus 2 greater than equal to 0, m minus of minus 2, m minus 2 greater than equal 0, which means we have seen the inequality m belongs to minus infinity comma lies outside of minus 2 and plus 2 union including 2, here including minus 2, 2 comma infinity. So m belongs to minus infinity comma minus 2 union 2 comma infinity, another result we have found. Consider a into f of 1 greater than 0, which implies a, that is 1. F of 1 means in f of x we have to substitute 1. 1 minus m plus 1 greater than 0. 2 minus m greater than 0. That is m is less than 2. M belongs to minus infinity comma 2. In two cases we get the results minus infinity comma 2. So m belongs to minus infinity comma 2. Again m belongs to minus infinity comma 2 for this case. M belongs to minus infinity comma minus 2 union 2 comma infinity. M belongs to minus infinity comma 2. We have three cases, we have obtained these results. So you have to write the common area. Here 2. So m belongs to minus infinity comma. We have to find the results satisfying all the values. So minus infinity comma plus 2. This is part among minus infinity comma 2. Here including the point 2. Therefore, the solution is m belongs to minus infinity comma. This is only common to both. Minus infinity comma minus 2 belongs to minus infinity comma plus 2. So this is the common region of for these three inequalities. So solution is m belongs to minus infinity comma minus 2 including minus 2. That is the solution. So you have to write the common region for all these three intervals. Still we have to see few concepts. In the next session we will continue on few illustrations explaining these concepts. Thank you.